Hey everybody, just wanted to let you know about a deal I did last night. It was way too dark to film anything, but I saw some sealed Switch games on Facebook Marketplace for a pretty good price, and I talked to the guy for a little bit. We ended up making a deal, so I went to pick them up late last night. So here's what we ended up with. Metroid Dread is one that I wanted for my personal collection. I've had my eye on it, but haven't ever picked it up. Effectively, I paid $55 for both of these games, so effectively $27.50 for this one here. And it'll look pretty good with my Metroid collection over here on the shelf that I'm hoping to keep growing. I've heard good things about the game. I've heard it's hard and a challenge, and I do like that kind of game, so we'll see how it goes. And then Pikmin isn't a game that I really am interested in. I did play it back in the GameCube days. Wasn't anything that I was interested in playing, so I picked this one up with it just because these are both sealed. And I looked up on eBay, and this one goes for between $40 and $45 sealed. Now, most people offer free shipping. I listed this for $42.97 with shipping costs included. But if it doesn't sell in a week or so, I'll drop it down to maybe like $39.97 plus shipping, and that should get rid of it pretty quickly, hopefully. I do still have Black Ops Trading Academy or Battle Academy and the Wii stand listed on eBay. Basically, as the time goes on, if stuff doesn't sell, I just slowly drop the asking price, and hopefully it'll go. None of that is stuff that I spend a ton of money on, so at least if I make my money back, then we'll be good. And this, I mean, it'd be hard not to make my money back on a $2 game. This I should hopefully be able to get at least $10, even if I'd sell it locally on Facebook Marketplace, where all of this is listed as well. I will not list Pikmin on Marketplace because the guy I just bought it from is obviously on Marketplace a lot as well. And since he lives in my area, I don't really want to ruin that relationship by just throwing this thing that I stole from him basically back up on Marketplace for full price. So I also don't think I would get what I will get off of eBay for it, so it's not really worth it. I will update you guys whenever I have updates on what sells from eBay, and hopefully that's soon. Hey y'all, Brian here from Don't Panic. Another quick update. So, in the past couple of days, I've done a couple of local deals. One right here in my little town, and one in the next town over. So, let's take a look at what we got real quick. So, first things first, I want to apologize for the absolutely atrocious lighting. I have one light in my ceiling, and has to light up this whole office game room area, and so we just were working with what we got. So this is my two most recent pickups. So and apologies also for not filming these as they're happening. One, it's either been too late or too early for me to film anything and you see it, or I just keep forgetting, which is usually that one. So apologies for that, but this one happened on Sunday. I met some folks at my local grocery store. They are resellers themselves. They apparently purchased storage units, and so she had these games listed with a Wii system as part of a lot. And I've sold my fair share of Wii systems. I'm really kind of over it. Although if I have to make money selling Wiis, I will. But these are games I actually wanted for my own personal collection. So I messaged her and said, "Hey, will you separate out the games?" And she said, "Sure. Which ones do you want?" So I said, "These two." She said, "Sure. How about $10 each?" And I said, "Done deal." This is about a $25 to $30 game. This one is also about $20 to $25. So this one's not complete, unfortunately, but for $10, I'm not going to complain. This one is complete, and the disc is currently in my Wii because my son wanted to play it immediately. So that's cool, and I'm glad he likes video games with me. He's fun to play with. So this stack of PS4 games I got all together. We'll talk about this one last, but really some just pretty good solid hits here. Now, as you may have noticed in my previous videos, I do not have a PS4. I just got a PS2, which, side note, I have a spot for it now. I would like to get a PS3 and a PS4 eventually, but I don't have any right now. So I kind of got these to hang on to. Either the values will go up as digital stores start closing after these systems are a generation old already. So we're pretty close to the PS6 and the newest Xbox, new Xbox. So You know, eventually they might close that store, or these might be getting harder and harder to find, so I'm just gonna hold on to them. They're also all really pretty good games. So Medieval, I know that's been around for a while on different PlayStation systems. I know the one on PSP was pretty good. Devil May Cry. This is not my personal kind of game, so this one I'm going to kind of hang on to for trade bait. Same with Medieval. These are not really my kind of games, but I got them just to hold on to for trade bait, either for GameStop or Game Exchange, or to just sell them later on with a PS4 or something like that. You know, whatever happens. I'm trying to build up inventory here and make a little money, so we'll just see what happens. So Tekken 7, another good staple PlayStation game. Not my kind of game, but good one to have. And so we've got Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a game I would probably play if I had a PS4, so I will hang on to that one. Then you've got Spider-Man. My son would freak out. He's only 6, so he's not going to be allowed to play this yet, but he will find it, and he will ask me if he can play it for probably the next 6 years. And Destroy All Humans. I've heard pretty good things about these games. Never actually played one, so look forward to one day being able to actually play one. And I did open all these up. The Mario games, the discs don't look great, but they should play. In fact, I know Mario Galaxy plays because we played it. Mario Party looks better than that, so it should be fine. All these games look like they've never been touched before, so, you know, good deal. This guy, met him at a local gas station. Just a kid. He's, you know, looking for some extra cash. Sold me all these games for 30 bucks. I can easily get more than that in GameStop trade credit. So that's kind of the reason I went for it, even though I don't have a PS4. The other reason I went for it is because I checked them all out on price charting ahead of time. This game right here doesn't seem like much, but it's going for about $25 to $28 on eBay right now. And I'm not going to sell it yet, but if I do want to pick up some cash, then I can go ahead and list this on eBay. It's weird. GameStop credit's only about $7, but eBay, 27. So I'm going to hang on to that. If I get to a point where I need some cash, then I will go ahead and sell it on eBay or see if I can get rid of it locally. But yeah, I'm not sure why that one's so valuable. I know Wipeout games are good racing games, but not sure why this one specifically is that high. As you can see here, still have a stack of stuff that I need to sell, and I've still been lazy and not opened my Ring Fit and tried to lose weight. So not much has changed in that regard. We'll see you guys next time. Hey y'all, I am picking my son up from school, and then we're going to get a haircut. But at the same time, I'm thinking I've got at least one Facebook deal, maybe two, that we're going to do while we're over in the larger towns in my area. One is going to be an N64 with an original controller, OEM controller, and one aftermarket controller, plus Pokemon Puzzle League. We should be picking that up for about 80 bucks. I'm going to see if I can talk her down a little bit, but, you know, I'm not going to argue too much because I think that's a pretty good deal. And then I've got another line on a Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort discs for 20 bucks, so 10 bucks each. And those are worth about 20 each. So I'm hoping we can at least double up on those. We'll see. I made a deal with a local reseller earlier for some N64 games that will hopefully help me sell the N64 that we're about to buy for a little bit more. So, and he cut me a great deal. So I may just pick these up and see if he's interested in them, because I know he flips Wii stuff a lot. And I would let them go for a good deal to him if it made me a little bit of money and didn't cost me too much in gas. So we'll see what happens there. I'll keep you posted if deals go down. We'll either take some pictures or film some in the office once we get back. Hey everybody. So I know I got with you earlier. Told you I was going to hopefully make a couple of deals. All my deals did pan out today, so let's go over what I. First up, I got a Nintendo 64. I met this girl. I bought a couple of Wii games, the Mario Galaxy and Mario Party games from her. I asked her if she had anything else. She said, actually, I do. We buy storage units, and we found this N64 in one of our units. She said, I'll take 80 bucks for it. It's probably a little more than I would normally have paid, but it did come with everything you see here. Everything is OEM except for the memory card, this AV cable, and the third-party controller over here. This one is OEM though, and it's got a pretty good stick, not all loose and nasty. Um, the console itself is filthy. Everything's filthy because it's been sitting in storage for who knows how long. So it does all need a really good cleaning, which I can do no problem. I'll take the whole thing apart and clean it down to the motherboard and put it back together. Same with the controllers. I'll give them a super good clean, make everything look as new as I can, and hopefully we can get this sold. So I am going to keep Pokemon Puzzle League because I don't have it, and my kid was freaking ecstatic when I pulled that out of the bag and showed it to him. So we will keep that one. I did make a deal with a reseller in our area earlier. Same guy that I sold the Wii to. He's been awesome. We've kept in contact. I think we're going to be pretty good friends here. So he's helped me out here. I asked him, did he have any N64 games that he'd sell? And he sold me these two. So got Mario 64 and Rogue Squadron for 30 bucks. I'm going to sell this all as a bundle together. Hopefully get about 150 bucks for it all. The reason for that is this is an expansion pack game, and this console does have the expansion pack. That's the reason I paid 80 bucks for it. So, 80, 30 for these. I may see if I can get some money for this on eBay by itself. I may even look and see what the third-party controller goes for on eBay and just sell the 64 controller and these two games as a bundle. We'll see what we get there. Hopefully I can get about 150 bucks. I would love to make about, about $30 profit. So 80 and 30 is 110. So if I get 140 bucks, I'd be all right with that. Hopefully more. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to try and sell locally or on eBay, but we'll see how it goes after I get everything cleaned up, and I might list it locally first, and if I don't get any bites, then we'll go to eBay and see what happens. Now let's take a quick look at the second haul here real quick. So if you've been paying attention when I was in the car earlier telling you what I was going to go do, you probably have questions. So I went to a couple's house to pick these things up. We made a deal, 25 bucks for the two games and the nunchucks. She didn't have controllers listed. She did have a Wii Fit board with Wii Fit listed, but she'll have a hard time selling that to anyone. She'd probably have a hard time giving it to anyone. She tried to give it to me, and I declined politely. But we got to talking, and I said, just the sports games is what I was looking for. And she said, well, if you know anyone looking for Wii Fit, let me know. I'm selling everything because our Wii just conked out. And so I figured I'd just get what I could for this stuff and let the Wii go. So I said, well, what did you do with the system? And she said, well, I was just going to donate it to Goodwill or put it in the recycle. And I said, well, if you're not going to do anything with it, I'll take it. I like to try to fix stuff as a hobby. And she was like, yeah, you can have it. It didn't read discs, but if you think you can fix it, you're more than welcome to take it. So she and her husband went inside and they got all the cords and the Wii system itself, which is a backward compatible one. This is broken, just like it is on every single Wii. So I may see if I can order a replacement for that or not, depending on what I end up doing with this thing. But yeah, I do repair stuff as a hobby. There's my workbench over there. So I'll plug this thing up and test it out, see if it does in fact not read discs, and we'll see what we can do. If I can fix it, I know I've got a reseller friend here local who loves Wii stuff, and I'm sure he would be happy to take it off my hands if it's working. So potentially if I can get this working with this bundle of games, maybe I can pick up a couple cheap controllers. This could be $100 bundle all day long. These two games I could right now list on eBay for 20 bucks a piece, and they would probably sell within the next couple of days. So the nunchucks, not too terribly valuable, but at $5 extra, I just decided I don't have a black one, and I do have a black controller, so I'll take that one for myself, see what I can do with this white one, and I'll have an extra white one after that, so maybe I'll pair them both together. We'll just see what happens. But potentially 25 bucks, I could be looking at potentially quadrupling my profit, or quadrupling my money, like a lot of profit off of this deal. So yeah, big thanks to them. You know, this is actually one of the things I do love doing is keeping stuff out of the recycle or the landfill. I hate it when stuff gets wasted. So that is one of the things that I'm about doing. I do repair computers and stuff on the side as well, since I work in IT. So you know, I like to try to keep stuff going as long as I can. And there's usually no reason why a computer isn't good, you know, unless something's broken. So um, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I did want to update you a little bit. I sold the Pikmin game locally here for 35 bucks. So I didn't quite make 40 on that one, but I just wanted it gone. I needed the cash so I could make these deals. So I sold that locally for 35 bucks. Still waiting on Black Ops to sell on eBay. The Wii stand is still down here. And I am having a garage sale pretty soon, so I'll probably put this trading card thing outside and just put 10 bucks on it. I'm tired of this sitting here. Shipping it is going to cost more than it costs somebody to buy it. So, you know, this one is going to turn into one of those things that's a bad buy. I paid 9 bucks for it. If I can get my money back, I'll be happy. So, this is going to be all for this particular video. I'll update you guys after next weekend. We will have a garage sale, so we'll see what happens then. I have some stuff maybe I'll put out there and see if we can sell. And, you know, hopefully if it's a nice weekend, maybe we can go around and get some more garage sale stuff. But I will tell you, I'm down to about 15 to 20 bucks in the game fund. I got to get rid of some stuff. So we'll see what we can get rid of here. And hopefully that Wii stand would go. That would be a great one. Give us some extra cash to work with for the next weekend. So thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next one.